Good morning, and welcome to Morning Rips. This show is intended for mature audiences only. We may discuss and consume cannabis in accordance with local laws, and all views shared are for entertainment and informational purposes only. This program may contain adult language, strong opinions, and content not suitable for all listeners. Viewer discretion is advised. Some segments may include commentary on or clips from third-party content. All such material is used under fair use for purposes such as commentary, criticism, and education. By tuning in, you acknowledge that you are of legal age in your jurisdiction and choose to listen at your own discretion. Now sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you're listening, wherever you're listening, whoever is listening. Welcome to another episode of Morning Rips. I am your host, Clean Sanchez, and here to the left of me is good old Cole Ballas. How you doing today?
Surviving. My neck is stiff. I feel like I've been headbanging all fucking night.
Yeah, I've been doing a lot of fucking paperwork. A lot of paperwork. Well, I'll probably get it out the way now. I'm not going to go too much into detail about it. All I'm going to say is that if things go the way that I want to, yes, I want to selfishly, then we're going to see how much everybody cares about these podcasts in the fall because I won't be around. And that means you guys are going to have to produce. You guys are going to have to do the marketing, the clips, everything for 16 weeks. What's going on? Thank you for coming. And this may be a hard conversation for some, but at the end of the day, Clean Sanchez Media is about making sure that everybody else does what they're supposed to. Because at the end of the day, so this means I'm not going to be hosting many of the shows anymore. I'm going to do what I'm supposed to be doing, and that's podcast. That's producing. BRVG and DD214 and Clean and Friends are my mains, and those I will always host. But I'm going to be taking a step back, and we're I'm telling you, every podcast for itself. So come this fall, come this fall, we're gonna see who survives and who doesn't, because it's gonna be up to you guys. But yeah, it's more, and yeah, I'd say selfishly, because there are things that are falling into my lap that I have been wanting to do for the last 35 years. Okay. Meaning I knew I wanted to do this when I was 3 years old. So if this shit happens, it's going to fucking happen. Not only is it beneficial for the business, but it'll be beneficial not only for myself, but then my family as well. So but the main thing is the business, because we are transitioning into certain aspects of media. So that's why I'm doing this. And don't fucking look for me is all I'm going to say. Don't fucking look for me, and don't ask me questions about how to do this, because I'm going to teach you everything within the next couple months. I'm going to leave a fucking book, a guidebook, with pictures and guides and graphs, okay? And if you guys can't figure that out,
with a laser pointer looking at the chart, like this goes here, this goes here, and this goes here.
Yeah, it's really not that hard. EV Mux does everything for you right here, so all you have to do is sign in, do your fucking thingamabobbers, and then fucking hit live.
Hit the live button. That's all you got to do is hit the live button. Make sure your channel's fucking.
Yeah, but again, if things work out the way that I want it to, then this is going to be probably the most satisfying and most fulfilling and beneficial thing I've ever done in my life. And it's great.
Hell yeah.
It's great. And thank God for being a veteran too, because I get paid for that too. What's going on, Oakley? What's going on? So we got a lot to talk about today, but I'll start off with something. I worked Colin's wrestling show the other day.
Yes, you did. We had an early BRVG for those that missed it. It showed on 3 p. Oh shit! Yeah. There we go.
It'll be on. I don't know what that says, but thank you for coming.
Thank you.
So yeah, so it was really good. It was really good. A couple things I have to say about it. So you want me to start off with the bad or the good?
Start off with the bad. Always lean into the good with the end. We
Yeah,
got
so the
what
bad.
was terrible.
You know the town I live in.
Yes.
You know that my town is predominantly a very, very big wrestling town.
Yeah.
Wrestlers live here. You know,
Yep.
there's a wrestling school just literally half a. Hi,
Yep.
Jared. Nice to meet you. I'm clean. This is
What's up,
Cobalis.
Alice?
Um, so you know that there's a wrestling school just literally not even a mile away from me. From Pat Buck, who is a WWE producer at the moment. So this town is predominantly a huge wrestling town.
Yeah.
Crowbar, who has a fucking chiropractic fucking office, not too far away from me as well. So this
The
town,
irony behind that is incredible, though.
it really is. And so, this town that I live in and the area surrounding it is a very big wrestling town. And I'm, you know, me personally, I don't watch wrestling like that anymore. I prefer, to be honest, the deep indies like I worked the other day, because that's really like the heart of where it's all at. And really
Mhm.
everyone's so nice. They really give a shit about the fans. And that's what I love about like this type of indie wrestling. It's so
Yeah.
deep in, you know what I mean? There's no
It's intimate. It's way more intimate than
no ego
the more
chasers.
popular shit because
Yeah.
you're chasing just to get a fucking spot or some footage or a picture with a wrestler in a main show. It's not gonna fucking happen. You're paying hundreds of dollars for something like that. Where here you go to an intimate show, they're signing autographs just for the
Yeah.
exposure. Like
Giving
that's
out
it.
giving out
Yeah, man.
stickers and shit like that.
Love that
And
shit.
so with the bad, so like I said, this town is predominantly a wrestling town, but there was no crowd, dude. There was no crowd, and there was no like their energy wasn't in it. You know what I mean? And I'll tell you, it's not like the show was overly long. I got home by 9:45.
Yeah. I can probably pick apart exactly what went wrong.
Yeah, go ahead. Take over real
Right,
quick. I gotta check my
right off
cat
the
real
bat,
quick.
no, you're good. Right off the bat, when there is no crowd, that's A, on the wrestlers for not promoting, and B, especially on the promoters for not promoting. Because to book a show is one thing. You a lot of bookers, and this happens in the music in the music scene as well. Bookers will go ahead, put the show together, put everybody together, and then expect the promo to come out of them. Like that's where they stop their workload. They completely stop their fucking workload at putting the show together. That's it. And a lot of the times that backfires and it hurts the performers. In this case, we had performers say, for example, our boy Colin, who comes all the way from fucking Queens. So he doesn't have, a New Jersey crowd. So in order for him to promote, he would have to pull people from his town, from Queens, to travel into Jersey to show support. It's a pain
Yeah.
in the ass, as
Now
somebody
that
who
was
has
now that
performed
was
out of state, it's
something
not easy to promote.
that was
But
something that one of the wrestlers said too. He was like, I walked a couple blocks and there was not one poster, not one
yeah,
poster.
that's
And
that's an
and
issue.
I get that the promotion itself is a New York based promotion, but you should at least have some guys out there. Now,
Yeah,
but again, the show was heavily promoted by the wrestlers themselves through
yeah.
social media. Colin himself, every single wrestler that was there that I saw had
I mean,
promoted this
I'm
heavily.
also gonna blame the visuals. When you're putting out a flyer or something promoting an event, a bland flyer is not going to do it for you. And
Uh,
that
the-
flyer was extremely bland. I saw the match cards, they were extremely bland. Like
yeah,
a little bit more effort would have gone a long way to visually capture an audience because that's the first thing they notice. If something's colorful, something's bright, something's really vibrant, their eyes are immediately drawn to them. This is like marketing 101 and branding 101. You want to have something vibrant, bright in order to catch
agree.
attention immediately. So when you go to a store, when you look at a flyer, when you look at a billboard or something, and you're looking around at all these flyers, the first thing that's going to pop like in your eye, in your line of sight is going to be the brightest, most fucking, the craziest looking design there because now you're focused on it and you want to read what the hell's going on in it. So it's all about the branding and promotion. And in this case, I believe the promoter failed epically at doing his job.
Yeah, so
epically.
I don't know what happened there, but there was no promotion. But again,
Fucked.
you know, the wrestlers did what they were supposed to,
Of
and
course.
but the crowd did
If only.
not, you know, but the crowd just wasn't there, which is crazy because again, this is a huge wrestling town. There's even a thing here called Wrestling and Recovery, which is huge over here,
Mhm.
and why they couldn't pull the crowd or anything like that was beyond me. You know, their energy was low, and that sucked. The
Yeah.
other, I'm trying to think what the other negative was. I think there was one more I had. It wasn't like, you know, bad, but um, I think that might have been it actually. Just the fact that there was no crowd and the promotion aspect of it all, because
And
that's
and
really,
it and it
you know, the
happens not just in that business, like we've seen in the music scene. Look, Hope It Dies played fucking Dingbats a couple of weeks ago in front of a crowd of the bartender, the security guard, the booker, the sound guy. Like it happens, bro. And it a lot of it falls on the promoters and the bookers to put it out there. Like if you want your acts to get to draw the fucking to draw into the bill, give them something good to promote. If you're giving them trash to promote, they're not gonna. There's no hunger there. You know,
yeah.
it's
No,
fucked.
absolutely. But with the bad man, their branding was on fucking point. Everything was branded. Everything. The referee shirts, the ring, very
So the
nice
budget was
setup. And
there. They just needed to put it into promotion.
yeah, so whoever, yeah, I don't know what was going on there.
Mhm.
Maybe they promoted in the wrong places, but again, the building itself is particularly run by another company, right?
Okay.
But that company draws in crowds because that's their venue, and they didn't seem like they did anything about it. Not talking shit
Mhm.
about Wrestling and Recovery, but again, that's their venue. They should have been able to put out like, "Hey, we're having
Absolutely.
a show here" and
Absolutely.
stuff like that, and just
And
it just
and
was
let me throw this another one out there. A local indie show charging $25 a fucking head. Absolutely ridiculous.
25,
Absolutely ridiculous.
25 was
That's steep.
definitely
That's a little
yeah.
steep. $15 I would have tolerated. Even $20, but that extra five makes the fucking
Yeah.
difference because not
Well,
only are you going to support the show, you're also going to support the wrestlers that are there. So those
well,
wrestlers make most of their
so
money off the merch.
if there was anything that was worth the money, the $25 was the fact that there was not one bad match that took place that night.
So there you go.
Okay,
So
now
that's on the wrestlers for doing it.
when you go in, the venue itself was nice, their setup
Mhm.
was nice, their branding was good, the referees were on point. There was, you know, obviously a couple botches like there is everywhere else, right? Like everywhere else, but you know, for the most part, if I, you know, the $25 was actually worth it. I will say that. I will say that. And I'll say that because of the quality of the matches and the qual and just like everything in between. They knew what the and this is outside of the promotion and the crowd. If you walked in there, right,
Mhm.
you would think that this crowd, yo, should I join MMA? Can you
Go
fight?
for it. Go for it.
Yeah, if you've got the drive and if you've got the sack, fucking do it.
Oh yeah.
Just do it. What was I saying? So yeah, like if you were to walk in and you walked in there the first time, right? You would
Mhm.
think that this promotion's been around for 10 years. That's
Mhm.
how nice it was. You know what I mean? And when you walk in, they actually had selections of different foods. They had fucking slushies. They
Jesus.
had slushies and they had like 30 different foreign
It,
Skittles.
what it sounds like is that they put a lot of the budget and money in the wrong fucking places. It's great to have the accommodations and shit, but there's nobody there to purchase any of that. There's nobody there to partake in any of that. A
Yep.
handful
So
of people is not going to make you the money
yeah,
back. So
but like I said, we're talking outside of the promotions and the
yeah,
crowd now. So we're gonna stop talking about that now because we're away from the bad. So the whole so go in and they had the amenities, they had the seating, and you know the little seats that they did have, they were full. You know what I mean? And they didn't put out a lot of seats, maybe because they just knew or whatever. But it was there, it was set up, it was fine.
yeah,
There was enough space for the cameramen to walk around, and literally just merch tables everywhere. Merch tables absolutely fucking everywhere. There was people all over there buying merch all over the place. you know. But
Good.
again, I would pay the $25 again, honestly, because every single match from beginning to end, right? And again, it's not like the show ended at 11 o'clock or anything
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that. You know what I mean? I was home by 9:45, and the place was only 3 blocks away from where I live. So Colin had a longer ride than I did.
Yeah.
They all actually had a longer ride than I did. But it was just set up really well. All the matches, one kid got his shoulder dislocated.
Okay.
That was pretty crazy. And it's just like every match, you know, you always have a stagnant match every now and then, right?
Yeah.
But there was not one stagnant match that took place. Everyone was on point. Everyone was talking shit to each other. There was this one match, these two giant brawlic fucking black dudes. And they were like if you close your eyes, it just would have sounded like two motherfuckers talking shit on the side of a fucking corner or something because they were like sass talking each other the whole time. It was so good. A lot of
Yeah, I
those
like
matches.
that. That you know what? That's a huge commendation to go to the fucking performers and the wrestlers. Huge ups to them because that's their that's their job. Whether it's 2 people in the
Every
crowd,
single
whether
one.
if it's 100 people in the crowd, you perform like you're performing in front of a fucking arena. Like that's
Dude,
the way. That's
every
the way you got to do it.
single every single one. Every
Good.
single one was like that. And then we
That's good.
get, and then the main event was Colin and Amish Country, and Amish Country pulled out a real chicken, which was something that I never thought I would ever witness in my life. Okay,
I mean,
there
we've
was
seen
even
snakes thanks to Jake the Snake, but chickens is that's crazy. It's a
this
little
guy
much.
this guy had a chicken, and the other guy had a butter churn on him, like
No, fortunately,
no, it was live. The
it was
chicken
live.
the chicken was a live actual chicken. Look, you want to see the picture of it?
It'd be funny as hell if they literally walked in with like a bucket of KFC.
Well, give me a second. Give me a second, because the funny thing about that, so they come in, right? This is the chicken.
Okay. He walked in with his nice big black cock.
And he petted it all the way down to the ring.
Beautiful.
Yeah. So the funny part is that obviously they didn't use the chicken during the match, but you could hear the fucking thing cawing the whole fucking time. They had it inside of like this basket, and all you hear is ah. It was something. They were letting people pet the chicken. They were letting people touch their cock. They
See,
were
for
they were
$25, now we're getting worth it.
Yeah. So now the funny part is Colin and Jay had this whole thing, and so they started saying something about the chicken, and they started
Okay.
chanting KFC. So they started pulling out these buckets. They
It was
pulled out,
only a matter of time.
yeah, they pulled out like 10 of these buckets, and they started giving it out to the crowd. And this one dude just threw the bucket on the floor immediately and just like didn't want it. So I took this one, and I got it signed too by Colin, because you never know. Yeah, so I mean, fucking great job on Colin. But I have
Good shit.
I have to say, this was the first time that I've gone to see Colin, and I felt like worried, because this was the first time I've seen him like get his ass handed to him. And it's wrestling, right? That's how the story goes, right? But like we know that when you're in the ring, the action goes down, and
Yeah.
whatever happens happens. And dude, that was dude, it was kind of hard to watch. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like he was getting his shit pushed. For most of
I mean,
the
look,
match.
from the footage we've seen, from what we've seen live with Colin, he's a salesman, bro. Colin is a salesman. The guy knows how to sell a fucking move. He knows how to take the hits. He knows how to take his bumps properly. The man was well trained. I gotta give him fucking props. He was well fucking trained, and he shows that the training works. You know, he put it into practice. He worked his ass off to do it, and he looks fucking good doing it. And
Yes,
that's
he does.
not a common thing. Usually, you can have the best wrestler in the world with the greatest technique, but once you put him in front of a crowd, they buckle. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? That pressure gets to them, and they buckle. They'll botch a lot more. Colin has become very comfortable in those wrestling shoes.
Yes, he
Really,
has.
really comfortable, and it shows. So I'm really proud to see where he's going. Really fucking proud. Good shit, Colin.
Hell yeah, dude. Next, we got some trailers. So let's see. We're gonna watch some trailers right now.
Oh my God.
Hank, we have plenty of time now that Bobby's out of the house.
Maybe I could do something with my hands. Like I always say, never leave home without your welder's kit.
He does always say that, but I still often forget.
Thanks for coming home with me this weekend.
Now that we're dating, it's important your parents know I'm a man.
Bag man, carry Connie's bags to the door and then be gone.
She called me a man.
Hello, redneck cohort.
Still got the same voice
Looks like
though.
Bobby and Connie are official. Talking about doing no dang old hard launch, man.
Damn you, Bobby Hill!
Oh shit.
Peggy, that's against golf etiquette.
What does golf etiquette say about me jamming this club into your mouth?
It's frowned upon.
Hank and I have learned our communication skills could be a little better.
She's got a crush on you.
Oh, no. It's not what it looks like.
What the
So
Connie?
weird.
I'm in jail. Send me
It's
money for
weird.
bail.
Seeing him grown up but hearing the same
Yo.
voice.
Wait
the
a
guy
minute.
that
He just
keeps us
said Connie's in jail.
Oh, no. It's not what it looks like.
What the
Connie! I'm in jail. Send me money for
I'm in
bail.
jail.
Nancy,
Hey, guys.
Y'all have been scammed.
I'm the guy that keeps us prepared and protected.
Well, maybe you aren't that guy anymore.
Buh. I don't want anyone to think
Buh.
that's my truck. It's electric.
Oh no.
It's showtime.
He thinks we're just a bunch of freaks and weirdos.
I never said that loud enough for you to hear.
Knew we could count on you, honey.
What are you barking at?
oh, good God in heaven.
What's all the fuss?
We were just warming each other up.
Stop.
That's enough.
Shut up.
Oh my God. Hang on one sec. God damn it.
Bobby had a little boner
So
there
what
too.
season
That's
is this?
hilarious. 15.
God damn.
This is season 15. It's incredible. Incredible. So this comes out. When does this come out? Does this have a date on it? Nope. No date. No date yet. That's okay. Next trailer. July 20th. Oh God, July 20th. Yeah, I'll be fucking watching it in August. Fuck me.
It just
Everything's coming out in fucking July. I got fucking Silo in 4 days. I got fucking we're trying to finish Cape Fear. Fuck me. All right, next one.
It's strange. It's strange seeing a full grown man Bobby and still hearing that voice. It's weird. Whoa. Okay. Man. Dude.
Yeah, Aaron Taylor Johnson.
But I already saw William.
Yep.
Oh.
Do not dread the darkness. Embrace it.
Oh boy,
Kinda
looking
looks
like Jesus.
Yeah, I was just about to say he looks like Jesus Christ there.
I heard of a raving beast that ravished this country.
Keep my husband safe from his cursedness.
Looks like Jesus.
Thy soul is cursed. Thy kin are cursed. Thy world is cursed.
Ooh.
Another Christmas release by Robert
Ooh.
Eggers. What do we think about this?
Bro, I mean, for anybody that watched Nosferatu,
That
you
shit
already
was
know
amazing.
that visuals. Robert Eggers has a thing with his visuals, especially on some body horror shit.
Dude, I'm not a horror guy, but I love these old tales, right?
Yeah.
These old tales that we grew up with, and like it's so inspiring to see these stories and to see the way that it's shot in such a different way.
Dude,
Using,
yeah.
let me see something.
Very, very minimal fucking VFX too, which I fucking love. I like that a lot of it is just more body acting than anything, you know, expressive. Like that's what acting is, man. When you rely too much on VFX, then you kind of lose the essence
They're
of the
using
story.
they're using a Super 35. That's fucking amazing.
Oofa. Bro, that looks good.
For those who don't know, Super 35 is a old school 35 millimeter film. It's one of the most beautiful ways to film anything whatsoever. You know what I mean? I would love to mess around with the camera like that. Even like a Super 8. You know what I mean? Like I'm a huge fan of like the Super 8. Let me see if there's any other trailers. No, it doesn't look like there is. They're just, everything is promoting Silo right now because Silo is the next big release that's coming out in a few days. So everything is Silo until after Silo.
Silo.
Yeah. Listen, I'm here. I am here. Wait, what's this? All right, we found the random trailer that looks weird. So let's see what this looks like. It's called Hollow Trees.
There's something out there. Hunting us.
Hunting you.
What are you doing?
It screamed like a person. I didn't want to believe what I was seeing, but then I kept hearing them.
It's a Bigfoot?
Talking to one another.
Well, these times have made strange men from us all.
This is no man.
What? Wait a minute. You can't do that to me. You can't do that to me. You can't do that to me.
What? Hollow tree, bro. What the fuck? Left me hanging.
Yo, when's that trailer coming out? Now it looks like that they made a proof of concept movie years ago, 3 years ago. But what is this? What is this? Sign me up. I mean, I'll do it. Whatever. It says A Tale of a Skinwalker. So they made a Skinwalker movie. That's cool.
That's actually really fucking cool.
I like that. All right. So, next, I got a really cool video to show you. But talk to our friends. Talk to us about our friends over at Hemper real quick.
Oh shit, man! As I count the days for the next package to arrive, counting the days till it arrives, guys, you don't have to fucking wait.
The delayed one?
Yeah, the delayed one. But again, we're getting compensated for it. They're hooking us up. They're sending us a cleaning kit, you know, just to kind of make up for it and shit, which is really fucking cool. Which again shows an example of just how fucking of how, you know, caring Hemper is for their customers. Like, they actually do give a shit about keeping their customers happy and making sure that, you know, all their shit is extremely fucking affordable. And that's without even using code BRVG as a discount. The deals themselves are fucking really good, but if you do use code BRVG, you're doing yourself an even further, furthermore of a fucking favor, because now you're getting their great fucking deals and a discount on top of that. And I'm talking about discounts on fucking anything you can think of as far as smoking accessory, bongs, pipes, rolling papers, cigars, fucking rolling tips, crazy shit like this. Literally pasta tips, man. Pasta rolling tips. Shit like this and more that you could get at hemper.co right now. So check out their catalog. Also be sure to check out their 3-tier subscription. 3 different tiers to choose from, all which fucking provide a beautiful fucking themed piece every month. So every fucking month you get a branded fucking piece that's also uniquely themed to the month. Or if you're not looking for anything like that, you could shop for your theme. Shop for the theme that fits you, the style that fits you on their fucking catalog. It's all available right there in full fucking Technicolor. You cannot miss it. So please go check out hemper.co/BRVG right now.
I love it. I love to hear it. So every now and then I like giving you a little taste of the military and showing you things that are obscure and out of whack sometimes, and some things that people are like, but cool shit usually. I've always shown you cool shit.
Yeah.
Well, now I get to show you some cool shit about military dogs and the special forces. It's a short 2-minute video. Viewer discretion is advised. There is actual footage in here. So I know you guys are dog lovers, animal lovers, dog lovers, but the thing I love about dogs, right? You can have the sweetest dog, right? You have the sweetest dog, but the moment someone tries to fucking kill you, they turn into a fucking animal.
Oh yeah, it's I mean,
awesome.
Naja alone is proof that, you know, with that little bit of love that you give them goes a fucking long way in their minds. Like, literally the sweetest dog you've met her, friendliest dog you'll ever meet. But I show anything else shows me affection or anything of the sort. Yeah, she's immediately like, well, hey, like, what you doing with dad? Like, she's extremely protective, extremely jealous too. Female dog.
Oh, there you go. Are the dogs being hurt? I couldn't tell you because I wasn't there. It's a military dog. I don't know what you want me to say.
Big screen it.
Since global war on terrorism.
Oh, I can read it now.
Oh, okay.
At the big screen. Multi-purpose canines. Okay. I mean, remember we had the mountain dogs back.
I instantly lifted my M4 as my eyes scanned the terrain above us. I knew without looking that John and the other guys were moving as soon as my weapon came up. Reno took off at a dead sprint and disappeared 20 feet to our left. Seconds afterward, screams came from the area. I moved forward, scanning the environment as I moved, wanting to come to Reno's aid as soon as possible, but unwilling to leave behind my tactical sense. I heard 3 shots ring out as a Taliban fighter tried to exit the shallow cut that they had been hiding in. His companion was locked in a fight with Reno.
Look at that shit.
The dog was destroying his opponent, blood quickly covering the man's clothes. I called Reno out of the fight and squeezed off several rounds as the man reached for his weapon. We quickly searched the area before moving on, our pace even quicker than before. The gunfire for sure had given away our position. Legs and lungs burned, the elevation taking its toll as we finally reached our destination. Sitting on the edge of that mountain, waiting for a ride, I looked back at the last few hours.
The muzzle.
I patted Reno's head. Twice tonight he had saved my life. Twice I owed him yet another debt of gratitude. His body shivered slightly as the cold wind bit into him. I pulled off my coat and wrapped him in it. pulling his body against mine to keep him warm. Tonight he had saved my life. Tonight he had saved my brother's lives.
It's something else, isn't it? That is
It's
truly
beautiful. It is a beautiful ordeal. It is a beautiful. I mean, I have my personal quips with placing animals, in any line of danger in any way, shape, or form. I and I've seen it often. I actually got into this fucking long ass debate on fucking Instagram with somebody who posted a video where I commended his approach for trying to fucking do what he was doing. I just did not commend him utilizing his dog as the tool to do it. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like my dog is a member of my family. Like, that's not a pet to me. That is my child. Now, would I put my daughter at the front lines or in front of me if something was to happen? Absolutely not. I wouldn't do the same with a dog either. We have a choice to do that. They don't. We put them in that position. So it's like, it's conflicting in a way. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, the animals are animals, and they're going to be... They have animal instincts at the end of the day, and sometimes you need to let that animal instinct out sometimes, and that's I always, and it's the same thing with the human being too. You got to just let that animal out of them, I don't have any, the only reason why I never have any issue with this, like the police dogs and the war dogs, is because the relationships the relationships that they build with their handlers, the units that they're with. And I've seen this literally 100% of the time, that someone from that unit usually adopts that dog. It never goes to like an adoption or anything like that. When that dog is retired, someone that dog was working with, anyone that had a close relationship with, is only allowed to adopt that dog.
Of course. I mean, dogs have a tendency of doing something like, what I like to call it, they choose their person. You know what I mean? As soon as they choose their person, they're locked to that person. Like, they are devout, loyal to a fucking to a fault. So it's extremely understandable. I love hearing that that fucking, after providing the service and everything, they still go home with them. Like that. That is beautiful. That is extremely good, because it shows more than just the ownership. Now it's camaraderie.
Yeah, and because they literally treat the dog like it's one of their brothers, and then when they have it back on base, like stateside and stuff, doing nothing, they don't have it in a cage or nothing like that. That dog is staying with one of the guys with one of the guys. It's like a dare bear. So like if I have to say, the military, and this is not a dig to anybody except PETA, the military, they truly treat their animals better than they treat the humans. It's something else, and like to see what they do, and we know dog trainers and stuff like that, and like I said, sometimes you got to let that animal instinct out, and there's just some dogs that if they want to be dangerous, some dogs just want to be bad, dude. Some dogs don't want to be at home. They're biting your kids and shit. You know what? Turn that dog into a fucking war dog. Donate it to the military.
Give it a purpose. Give it a sense of purpose.
Exactly. Very interesting thing. Next, we have another graphic video here. Viewer discretion is advised. This happened in New York. I don't know why. I don't know where in New York this happened, but check this out.
The Bronx left one of its riders injured tonight. Police say this happened near Bruner Avenue in Baychester.
In the Bronx.
Jen Maxfield spoke to a medic who helped the man who was seriously injured.
The Rodeo Tierra Caliente is the celebration of Mexican culture that made a stop here in the Bronx tonight. But people in the audience are asking why no one was on standby to help when a bull rider fell off the animal and was trampled. Just take a look at this video. This video shows the bull rider thrown off the animal, his legs still caught in the stirrup as the bull.
Where the fuck in the Bronx is this?
Finally, handlers step in to
Where
right?
the fuck is this in the Bronx?
Where do we have
Flatland with trains and shit? Where's this? Was this Bronx, Idaho? Because this is not New York, bro.
Let's take a second real quick, because not only is this NBC Channel 4 New York, this is in the Bronx. I've never seen sand in the Bronx before. Yeah, but that's Jersey. Jersey's got everything.
Yeah,
the
we
Bronx?
got everything.
Where the fuck in the Bronx do they have room to have this?
Where's Toshi? Where's Toshi? We need answers, because this is fucking wild to me.
Hold up.
Oh my god. Because yeah, this is completely out of place. Like, this is so out of place.
Hold on, I'm hitting Toshi up right now.
Yeah, because this, again, this is strange. Rodeo and Bronx, that's the first problem. I mean, where? This isn't the Bronx, though. This ain't it. Where's the apartment buildings? Where the projects at?
La Princesa del Rodeo. What the fuck? I still don't see a rodeo. I see no
like
rodeo.
Venue. Yeah, it looks like a venue.
2701.
Yeah, no, this doesn't look right. This does not look right.
2701 Bruner Avenue. Yeah, can we get pictures of this place?
Yeah, let's go satellite.
Where's the fucking thing where you could like
satellite view? Yeah, seems sus.
It's a baseball field? Is that what I'm looking at? It's a baseball field? It's a baseball. It's next to a baseball field. It's just a fucking park.
Okay, so that's mistake number one.
There's the baseball field, and then this. Where's the sand? There's no way they're using the sand from the fucking.
Yo, this math is not mathing. This math ain't mathing over, meow.
I'm fucking confused, my guy.
Yeah.
I am so confused. But anyway, back to the video.
To drag him away to safety.
He got caught up in the spins, man, and he got hit on top, threw down, stepped.
Wait a minute.
The sight of the 25-year-old rider being tossed around was disturbing enough, but medic Melanie Ayala says she was in disbelief when the Rodeo Tierra Caliente announcer asked spectators to call 911.
When he started asking the crowd to call the ambulance is when I realized there must not be a medical professional.
All right, mistake number two, they didn't have on-hand medical personnel
over there
at a fucking rodeo with live animals.
I kind of just had a one.
Who booked this thing?
Wait, I help me understand. First off, why are we doing rodeos in the Bronx?
Yo, okay. Yeah, every rodeo that I have seen televised has always had a fucking medical or an ambulance or somebody on standby at location.
These guys are always getting hurt.
And yeah, you're dealing with a fucking a couple of tons worth of fucking meat flailing, wildly. What the fuck do you expect? Who's like, yo? Oh no.
Yeah, that's happening.
No,
that is happening.
No. Just fucking no. Rodeo Bronx, no. And then it's fucked up. All right, so they were celebrating what? Mexico what?
I don't even know. I was just
something. That's what I heard. Something Mexico they were celebrating. So it wasn't even like about rodeo. So that's some fucking. That's some shit, bro.
well, Mexicans rodeo.
Absolutely, but they're not the only ones that rodeo, man. Texas,
Yeah,
we
but
couldn't just celebrate Texas doing some shit. Look, if you're celebrating Mexico, bring on the tacos, Papo. Give me the nachos.
Do you know how many Mexicans are in Texas, Gio?
Oh, dude, no, I know that. I know that. I'm saying you were celebrating Mexico. There were other ways to celebrate Mexico in the fucking Bronx. Rodeo wasn't it, bro. The rodeo was not it. What happened to mechanical bulls?
They still exist.
Okay, so that would have been safer.
Well, maybe this will kill your hunger.
It might sound like a sci-fi horror movie, but mutant mice are all too real. Researchers at Rutgers found mice here in the Northeast have evolved to survive common poisons. So what happens now when you call pest control? Eyewitness News anchor Michelle Charlesworth wants to find out.
Click.
Mice have genetically changed, mutated.
Pest control has changed.
Poison is
Listen to
not
this
them
shit.
anymore.
They show a much higher mutation frequency than we thought before.
Rutgers University studied mice from New York City, D.C., New Jersey, and Philadelphia. How many have mutated in the cities? Most of them.
We found that about 70% of the mice populations contain mutations.
There have been some mice, some rats that were resistant to the poison. They lived to see another day. Then they were breeding, and then their babies also were the same poison-resistant mice. Is that right?
Yeah. So anytime we use, any product on any of the pests, we're putting a selection pressure on them.
Ian Williams studies all of this at Orkin and says something else might be going on too. We know mice have been mutating fast for about 5 years, which might not be random. Think COVID. We changed the way we were eating, ordering more takeout, more food garbage moved outside of homes than restaurants. Mice scattered and were exposed to more poisons.
And the bag of garbage that was put out every night for food for all the alley rats, it's not there anymore. So where did they go? And so some of this may be a result of that.
And are rats, like mice, also mutating?
They are smart, but we definitely have to become much more smarter than them.
What about good old-fashioned mousetraps?
No.
Mousetraps work extremely well. It really comes down to placement.
And birth control?
Even if a rodent can't procreate, it can still spread disease.
Rutgers continues to study this, and it looks like we will be forced to do some changing too. In Soho, Michelle Charlesworth, Channel 7, Eyewitness News.
So the mice are fucking evolving, dude. How do we feel about this?
I mean, Jesus Christ. It's just another product of humanity's fucking negligence, bro. Literally. Yeah. Literally the product of humanity's negligence.
He pretty much explained it.
Yeah, if we were picking up after ourselves and disposing of our shit properly, we wouldn't have this fucking problem. But look at New York City. Look at it. Look at it. You just had one fucking crazy bitch dump garbage onto the sidewalk willy-nilly because she wanted a garbage can. They don't care. So yes, this was expected to fucking happen. And how they ended up over here, we're connected, bro. Yeah. We're connected.
You know what's so interesting too? How he explains, like, during COVID, right? There was an exorbitant amount of garbage being put out because everybody was home. Mm-hmm. What the fuck? It kind of goes to show, like, what's in all the stuff that we are ordering out and what we're buying.
What I find a little hard to believe is that people were spending money on takeout like that when there was nobody hardly going to work. Places were shut down. The economy was pretty much fucking shut down during this. There wasn't a lot of money being made. So how the fuck were people affording to eat out so much where garbage piled up that fucking bad?
From Stim Daddy, remember?
It wasn't even that much.
It wasn't much, but people made the stretch.
Damn.
People made, and remember, people who had like multiple kids got more money. So which in turn creates more food, which in turn creates more garbage. So it's literally It's
Yep,
literally
you're
a
not
whole
wrong.
fucking. It's a whole fucking cycle.
Oh, yeah.
Lastly, this is breaking news.
Mutant mice.
Um, Matthew
Wait, what?
Orton has been to write a Bane and Deathstroke live action movie for DC Studios. No director has been announced for the movie as of yet, but there is a new Deathstroke movie being written in production.
Hang on. Well, is that his fucking name? Let me make sure I got this right because I don't want to fuck it up. There he is. Yo, is it fucking Michael Mandow got fucking casted as Bane in Nightfall?
Oh yeah.
Holy shit.
And
That's fucking big.
And fucking Bane is voiced by God, what the fuck is his name? The dude who played Master Chief in Halo. Not that that role did anything for him, but the guy himself is
I know you're
actually
talking
really
about.
good. Yeah, he's
The
actually
big
good.
fucking brolic looking motherfucker. He looks like fucking.
Yeah. All right, yes. Hang on. Because I wrote Nightfall and this showed me fucking the Mark Hamill movie. Yeah, Tom Morcaro is Bruce Wayne. Ganesh Karamuri is Bane. Nick Owens is Hal Jordan. Ethan Patrick Horton. And then there's a huge character list in this fucking thing too, man.
Wait, in Nightfall?
Nightfall, dude. Yeah.
Are we reading the same one? Because I'm reading Batman, Bruce Wayne, Anson Mount. Bane, Michael Mandow. John Paul Valley, Azrael, Pablo Schreiber.
I said Mount's name wrong. I called him Arkin. Pablo Schreiber. Pablo Schreiber and David Mazzelchian as the Riddler.
Dude, that's a great casting choice for Riddler. That's a great fucking casting choice for Riddler.
Yeah.
Like live action, I mean. He would kill it.
He definitely would. Fucking crazy. But yeah, this is great, guys. This is great.
Another Batman universe film in the works.
Yep. It's
Animated.
spreading. Yep. And then no, I don't know. No, they said DC. They said DC Studios.
Ooh, Bane and fucking and Deathstroke.
Yeah.
Yeah. Interesting.
And then lastly, I just found out yesterday that the guy who plays Franklin in GTA 5 is the actual real life cousin of the guy who plays CJ in San Andreas.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. I
Holy
just found
shit.
out yesterday. And then on top of that, I just found out too that CJ was the first main character in a video game too.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Think of someone before that for me. Help me.
Suffering. Oh, no. I was wrong. Shit. Damn.
That's a crazy fact, right?
Don, because I now I feel like I have to debunk that. Fuck.
No, I know. And he said it. He said it himself. He was the first black main character in a video game. Pretty cool, right? And then the guys, make sure you join us on Friday for BRVG, where we have more GTA 6 news and talk about more stuff and whatnot with GTA 6 and whatever, because the hate is still going, and you guys are still fucking blind. Guys,
Shadow Man.
Shadow Man?
Michael
What year?
Leroy. PC, Xbox, PlayStation 1.
What year?
Hold on. I'm going to find it now. What was the name? Shadow Man.
'99.
Yep, 99. Released on 64 and PlayStation August 31st, 99.
All right, yes. It looks like they have to go back and redo that interview that they just did.
Yes,
okay.
sir. See, I knew I could debunk that shit.
1999, 4 years prior. 4 years prior. But yep, you guys already know. Tonight is DD214 Network. Make sure you come and join us tonight for that show. It's going to be a fun one. We are going to be breaking down Space Force Boot Camp tonight. So make sure you come check us out. And you guys are not going to believe the shit that goes down for Space Force Boot Camp. I'm telling you. No, it's a lot worse than I actually thought, and I'm not talking about like soft shit either. It's a lot harder than I thought.
Well, I know what I'll be tuning into tonight.
Yeah, we're gonna be breaking that down tonight. So make sure you guys check that out with us today. And then obviously you got JM and Diggs on Thursdays, and then you have BRVG on Saturdays with Tito as well, coming out sometime this week. The next episode is going to be Cape Fear, episodes 4 and 5. So, and then Tito is also going to be doing Righteous Gemstones and the Principles one. So you guys already know what to do. You guys know where to find us. Go to cleansanchezmedia.com. Get yourself some merch. Sign up for the commission and all that stuff. We really appreciate you guys. I will be back later on tonight with some streaming and stuff like that. It's going to be a good one. It's going to be a fun one. And now while I wait for Gio to come back from taking a pizzy, he'll close the door and then we could get out of here.
Hate taking this.
No, you should see a doctor for that.
No, it's because I had to take painkillers this morning. Fucking, my neck is not right. This shit is not right, man.
Oh, man. Go ahead, close the door for me, my friend.
Guys, you already know the deal. You already know how I like to top off these episodes. Every episode that we're on, we like to present you with as much entertainment and information as we could possibly provide. You know, even when we don't, we try to wing it. Because what do we do? What do we do, Sanchez? We try to make the best of it.
Yeah.
No matter what the fuck we got. No matter what it is, we try to make the best of it, and that happens in life in general. You have to make the fucking best of it. Take whatever little bit that you have and stretch that motherfucker as far as you possibly can. Pull a Mr. Fantastic on that motherfucker. Stretch it, because it's fucking worth it, man. It'll make you feel better. Trust me when I say it. It'll make you feel fulfilled if you just take that bit of positivity and pull that shit throughout the rest of your day, man. Trust me, it makes fucking sense when you actually pull it off. And it's not easy. It's not easy for everybody. It takes practice. It takes getting into the rotation of doing it. You have to turn it into a routine in your life. You know, wake up in the morning, take your first breath, and immediately say thanks. Immediately be fucking thankful that you were able to wake up and do that, because not a lot of us have that ability to do that, man. We don't have, you know, the resources to do that. Some of us are dealing with sicknesses. Some of us are dealing with other tragedies in our lives, but we have to pull through. We can pull through. And one way we can do that is by pulling each other up, man. We have to uplift each other as much as we possibly can. And that means communicate, man. Reach out, get in touch with people, stay connected with people. Do what you possibly can in order to keep your mind as distracted as fucking possible, because this is literally your worst fucking enemy. When you let this take over and too much fucking starts clouding and running at the same time, it becomes overwhelming. It becomes stressful. And that's the one thing you do not need in your fucking life is stress, because life itself has enough stress to fucking offer you. But it's how you deal with that stress that makes the difference. It's how you deal with all those with all the opposition, all the obstacles thrown in your way. You have to deal with it with the right state of mind. And the only way to reach that right state of mind is to remain optimistic, remain positive. You don't know how? Reach out. Again, talk to people. Get some I guess what do they call things? Testimonials. Get some testimonials from your friends. You know what I mean? You're not the only one going through shit. We all are. But we don't know that unless we let each other know and communicate and try to find a solution for that, because that's the way you do it, man.
Yeah.
Find a problem, you don't run from it. You face it head on and you fix that problem. That way, you are now stronger to take on the next fucking issue, and so on and so forth. It becomes a cycle that you literally just start getting better and better at, like a skill. You teach yourself a skill, you practice at it, you get better and better at it. It took me a long fucking time. I still have my days. I still have my days where sometimes it just feels like too much fucking weight on my shoulders, but I can't allow that shit to dictate the way the rest of my day is gonna go. Yeah, I can't allow it. And that's the shit that we all have been gifted when we were born, is free fucking will. We have the free will to not allow bullshit pull us down. So use that power, because that is the most powerful fucking ability we have, is our free will. So take advantage of that, guys. Take advantage of it, and also take advantage of the phone numbers in the description, because they are there available to you 24/7. Meaning, anytime you feel down, anytime you feel like shit is just not fucking working out for you, and you feel like you're hitting that fucking edge, hit those numbers. Hit those numbers. There's no shame in doing so. There's no shame in showing vulnerability. We're all human. We're allowed to fucking feel. It's part of our fucking nature. Feeling is good. It shows us we're alive, goddammit. So,
yes, it does.
With that being said, stay alive. Do us a favor. Do yourselves a favor. Do the world a favor. Do everyone that loves you the favor. And stick the fuck around. We love you guys.
Yeah. We will see you guys later.